So in today's video, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello baby. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the family. In today's video I will be sharing my experience with AIRBNB when I traveled to Ghana in Africa. So I will be sharing my experience with you guys. So without wasting any time, let me just get into the video. So some of you guys would know that I did travel to Ghana. Also, I do apologize for the noise that you guys will be hearing at the background. It's not my fault, there's people around, and also I have to shoot, you know. So some of you guys do know that I did travel to Ghana for like a few weeks. So I was in Ghana for a few weeks. If you do follow me on Instagram, you will know what place I'm talking about, which place I'm talking about, if you follow me on Instagram. So I traveled to Ghana for weeks, and then I arrived there fine. Me and my partner, obviously, we booked a place, and then he was the one that booked a place because I don't like booking places through my own. Okay, so whenever I book, I usually book with booking.com. So he sometimes books with AIRBNB, but he also prefers booking.com. So he booked the place in Ghana with booking.com. I'm not going to say exactly where, but we were in Accra. So he booked the place, and then payment was when we get there. We were supposed to pay when we get there. So fine, we get to the place. He first arrived at the airport, and then I arrived after. And then after that, okay fine, we took an Uber, we went to the place. Fine, we literally had problems finding the place, but then eventually we found the place because we went to this other place in which that place was a place where he was staying at when he was in Ghana. So okay, cool. And then we finally found the place, and then when we got there, fine, we reached the host was there, and then the host told us that the place was taken by someone else. I mean, how can we book a place and then when we get there you let us know that the place is taken by other people? Like, how does that even work? Like, what's going on? Why is that even allowed? Like, what's going on? Why? You understand? Okay, cool. And then we were like, okay. And then the host was like, okay, I do have another place where you guys can stay, in which that place was smaller than the one that we booked. Okay, cool. And then we went to that place to go see how it looks like, and you know, the space and everything. And imagine we are staying there for 2 weeks, so we need to have like a bigger space in which we can relax and feel comfortable and feel at home. All right, cool. So we went to that place, and then we checked the place out. But then the only problem with that place is that it was too small. It was a studio apartment, it was too small, and everything was just here. Like, your bed was just here, your TV was just here, your bath was just here, bathroom was just here, everything was just here. It was just, you know. All right, cool. And we were like, no, we can't stay here, let us just stay here for like a few minutes, and then we will book another place, and then we will go to another place after we've booked. All right, cool. So that guy was like, okay, if you guys don't like this place, I will look for another place. Like, just wait for me, just give me like 10 minutes or something, and then I'll check another place. Okay, cool. We waited. Then we went to this other restaurant that was close to the place. There was a restaurant in those apartments. There was a restaurant. So we went to that restaurant with our bags, imagine. Cool. We went to the restaurant. We just bought some juice and drinks and whatever. And then after that, the guy came. After like a few minutes, like 30 minutes, the guy came, the host. Okay, and then he was like, okay, I do have another place for you guys so that you guys can stay. And I was like, okay, cool, no problem. And then we went to go check the place out, and the place out was quite okay, quite decent than the other place that we were at. But then the only thing I did not like about the place was that it did not have those views that I wanted, you know, because the place looks so beautiful, like, I swear, but then it's the views that were not there. Cool. We booked that place for 2 days, which was on actually for the weekend, which was on Friday till Sunday. Alright, because we arrived there on Friday, so we were going to check out the place on Sunday. Cool. We stayed there for 2 days. Yeah, I can say 2 days, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we checked out. So while we were there, I went on my AIRBNB app because I never booked on AIRBNB. I never stayed. I have stayed in an AIRBNB, but I wasn't the one that was booking the AIRBNB, you know. because usually I like booking.com, because booking.com you can pay when you get there, or you can pay, you know. Cool. So I checked on Airbnb, checked for a nice place where I can stay from Sunday till when I leave. Cool. So while I was checking, I found this other place which was quite beautiful, and it was located where we were staying, like in the same block as we were staying. Cool. So we made payments. I booked the place. We made payments for staying. I think we stayed like 14 days, which was 2 weeks there. So we made payments, we stayed there. Oh, we made payments, and then on Sunday we contacted the host of that other place that we were going to stay at, and then the host sent us all the details about the place, where it is, and everything. You guys probably know how this booking with this Airbnb thing works. So we got there, the host sent us everything that we have to have when we get there and what we should do when we get there, because she won't be there to help us out. Cool. After that, all right, so after the weekend, which was on Sunday, we took our bags and then we went to that place, and that block was like in the same block, which was block 3, and then we just had to go up the elevator because it was higher. I don't know whether it was high, but it was just up there on top of where we were staying. So a guy came. Why can I name the guy? I was gonna say his name. Let me name him John. So a guy called John came. Apparently that guy works for the lady that was hosting us. Right, so John came. After that, John showed us around, and then John asked for the pin that I was given from the host, with my Airbnb app, and then I gave him the pin, and then we took out the key. The key was placed in a, I don't know what you call that thing, but it was placed somewhere close to the door, and then you just had to enter your pin to get out the key. So I entered the pin that I received from the host, and then we took the key out, we opened, and then we went inside. Cool. And then the place was so beautiful, I'm not going to lie. The place was nice. The place was like, literally it felt like home. I'm not gonna lie, the place was beautiful, felt like home. And then I will try and insert a pic. No, I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that. I was going to insert a pic of how the place actually looked like. So yeah, we went inside. John showed us around. John told us what to do and everything. But another thing I forgot, when we got there, there was this kind of smell. Like, I don't know, like smell, you know. Fine, smell, but it was very weird. Even if ninganukisa impahla zami endandizinxibe ngalamini, like impahla zami endandiziphethe ngokudansiya phana, they still smell kanjeyana. I just have to wash them, like wash them again, and then I can wear the clothes again. So yeah, there was just this weird smell, but then it was something that you get used to it once you're inside the house for a while. Like, you'll get used to the smell. It's not like a bad smell, but I don't know, or something, I don't know. So we stayed there for a few days, like 3 days or so, and in between those 3 days we noticed that the sliding door doesn't work, because we weren't taking notes of the sliding door or anything, but then we were like, I go, the sliding door, what's going on? Like, why is it not working? Because whenever you try to close it, it doesn't close proper. You close it, and when you open, it's opening. Cool. And obviously we felt unsafe about that. So I contacted the host the same night, because we were about to sleep, and then I contacted the host the same night that, listen, your door is not working. What do we do? What's going on? Cool. And she was like, oh, sorry, I forgot. I will try and call John, let me call him John, to come and fix the door, everything. And I was like, okay, cool. Then waited for like 45 minutes or so. John came, and then after that he showed me how to click it, how to do it and everything, and I was like, no, literally I won't be able to close the door. It's quite tricky. Like, you just have to keep on closing all the time. Like, I want to sleep, I don't have time to be closing and opening the door all the time like I'm a mad woman. Because for him it was easy because he was used to it, and obviously I don't stay there and it's not that easier for me. Cool. And then after that I said to John, no, you know what, it's okay, just leave, but then for that night we close, just leave, and then I'll just figure it out, you know. Cool. And then John left, and then yeah, throughout the whole stay I think it was okay. Like I didn't have any problems with everything because the hair dryer was there, like most things was there, the place was quite beautiful. Listen, your parts was there, but then another thing with the parts, it did not have like, then there is zazo, like iziciko zazo bezingalingani. I don't know ke banzothi ntoni, but iziciko zazo bezingalingani. Like you find there's a small parts, and then ufumana isiciko esikhulu, ubone kukho ipot enkulu, iziciko zazo zincinci azilingani. And then also parts zabo, there were quite few, like noma beze 3 or something parts, they're quite few. It's not like that whole set up, you get a set here parts. Cool. And another thing, what else did we notice about the place? Oh, istulo sakhona. It was actually a nice chair. It was kind of brownish leather. It was a nice chair, and there was fruits as way, or like I don't know whether it was for decor or it was njena zibekwe njena or what. I literally don't know. It was free fruity, and also they gave us wine. And what else? It was just a nice experience, man. You could see Banalanda, what you call this, a black person. I was going to say a black person and a lady and everything, because it looked more ladylike than male-like, you know. And that's why I kind of booked that place. Go like, I'll take nice pictures there, I will do this and this there. So yeah, that's another thing that I liked about the place. So yeah, we stayed there for 14 days. It was so nice. Some days I cooked, some days I didn't, you know. Okay, so on the day I was leaving, so I left around 5 a.m. in the morning, because my boyfriend had like an early flight, and my flight was only around, I think around 8, no, around 12. Let me not lie, around 12 in the afternoon, my flight. So I stayed there. Oh, so I left the house around 5 a.m. in the morning, because imagine we had to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. So wake up at 4, and then had our bath, and then at 5 we requested an Uber, and then we left to the airport. So on my way to the airport, obviously I texted the lady that, okay, listen, I checked out the house around 5 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, I left the key where you said I should leave the key. Cool. And then after that, she did not respond. And then when I landed in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, I received a message from her that, oh, okay, thank you, wada. Cool. And then while I was sitting, was like, let me rate her, because on that message that she sent me, she did say that please do rate our service, wada. Like, okay, cool, I will rate you. Cool. I just rated her. It was a nice place. Okay, it was a nice place. The host right, she's talkative, she's what does it right. And then after that, fine, I sent a message to her when they arrived in South Africa. And then number like 2 days of me arriving in South Africa, I received a message from her on AIRBNB. She was like, hi, hello, you left my place in a mess, wada. I had to do deep cleaning. Bear in mind, we paid like 30,000 to stay in that place for 14 days, like close to 13,000 to stay in that place for 14 days. Cool. And obviously kula amount there is a cleaning fee. Cleaner go to for cleaning? No. Did the cleaner come? No. Did anyone come just to clean for 1 day? 1 day, nothing. No. Cool. And obviously I was the one that was doing the cleaning. Like whenever I feel like you are at your own place, obviously you will do some cleaning, you will wash some dishes, you will mop each other, you will wash the dishes, you will, you know, those kind of things. Cool. And then the lady was like, you left my place in a mess and everything. I don't like how you left my place, wada. Cool. Then like I'm pendula, okay, you know what, and this is pendula, because I know that I did not leave your house in the mess, you know. And another thing I remember is that when we left, the share a pot pan, because I felt I left like 1 or 2 pots, because I was cooking the day before we left. I cooked the day before we left, and then obviously those pots I left there, I didn't wash them in the night because I know that I was going to wake up early in the morning, so I don't have time to be washing dishes and then sleeping late. Meanwhile, I know that I'll be leaving as soon as the sun comes out, you know. Cool. So I did not respond to her message because what the hell, I did not mess your place out. I did not do anything to your place. Cool. And then I think a day after, she sends me pictures of the pots. She sent me pictures of a chair, like that. Yeah, it's kind of like a chair. Sent me pictures of the chair. She sent me pictures of lando yohlamba toilet, and never doing come alive. Sent me picture into yakhe ke yohlamba toilet. It was apparently glass, like the glass material. It's material. So cool. Until the picture lando yohlamba toilet, she sends me what cool. And then Auntie Melissa was in Tatbana, you broke my things, in which I will have to charge you the amount etile. Ask me how much that amount is. Ask me how much. I can look like literally my heart stopped when I saw the amount that she wants from me. My heart, this heart stopped. The lady requested 100,000 from me. 100,000 from me. That I broke the place down. Yeah, I took screenshots, sent to my boyfriend. I was like, what's going on, Appa? This lady is requesting this amount of money, and what the hell? There's no way that we're paying for this amount of money and everything in for like, what's going on? There's no way. Cool. I sent her a message back, but I know Kaloku, you can't do this, and Na and my man, we don't remember doing this and this and this and that. The only thing that I recall is the dishes that I didn't wash, and obviously I paid for cleaning and no one came for cleaning, and obviously now I assume that someone will come for cleaning because I paid for it. Cool. And then the lady be like, no, regardless of that, now I had to pay for deep cleaning because the place was faulty, dirty, whatever. It was faulty, dirty, and whatever. So I had to pay for deep cleaning, which was like $100,000, $100, whatever, and everything. I'll have to take this to AIRBNB, and then I received an email from AIRBNB that my host was complaining that. I was like, hi bro, something that I did not even do. What the hell? There's no way that I'm paying for such things. Fine, like literally there was no way. When did we even bake the thing? Like, why are we baking things? How old am I? Like, why am I baking things? It's like, no, there's no way. I'm not gonna pay for this. Cool. And then after Lonto, I responded to the email, and then they were like, okay, so can you please give me your side of the story? And then obviously I gave the guy my side of the story, that his sliding door supper was not even working, and also they did not even inform me in the first place that they have problems with the sliding door, because if I knew, obviously I would have wanted to book another place. There's no way that I'm sleeping in a place that does not work a sliding door corner, because obviously I don't feel safe. And so just after that, I don't know whether it's something that they do in Ghana, that they would like to take money away from you or whatever. I don't know whether they're taking advantage or what. But then I did not pay any money. I did not send any money because there was no way that I was going to send a stranger money for something that I did not even do at all. So yeah, I just had this fight for a whole month with AIRBNB, but we weren't fighting as much because they were kind of saying that no, if you did not do anything, like, you don't have to pay for something that you did not do. And obviously I wasn't going to do that. I was like, okay, they were reassuring me that, listen, don't worry, whatever, and everything. So I think the only thing that they did, maybe that they wrote like a bad review on my profile, probably only that. But then regardless of everything, I did not pay any money. And I don't like the fact that people, like Africans, they like to take money from you or try to, find a way to take money from you and everything, because I literally did not break anything from the women's house. So yeah, that's basically how my trip was and how my experience with Airbnb, my first experience with Airbnb was. But yeah, I'm quite sad though, because I ended up deleting the app, ended up just, you know, not being into the app anymore. So yeah, I'm just good with my booking.com. I'm sticking with booking.com because Airbnb, I went through the most with Airbnb. So yeah, that's basically the end of the video. Thank you guys for tuning in my video. I love you.